Lights, camera, action!
Hey everybody, welcome back to my Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen. We are super glad to have you with us today. Hope everybody is doing well and is staying safe out there. We decided today we're going to make a leftover makeover is what they call it. So what are we calling it, Kate?
Leftover makeover.
But it's going to be a meatball bubble-up bake.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do is I have some meatballs left over from last night. I made them from scratch. You can use the frozen meatballs if you want to, but I decided I want to use these. And I'm just going to get these warming up in the skillet, in the pot, not the skillet, the pot. I don't really have to, but I just kind of want to because it's easier to work with if it's warm. So while I'm doing this, let me put a little bit of oil in the pan. Caitlin, you want to get out the cutting board?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
We're going to cut up some biscuits.
Should we get the short one or the big?
The bigger one. A little bit of oil. I just use my finger. I put it over the top of the oil bottle, and I just feel, and 9 times out of 10, I put way too much oil in, but whatever. It's okay.
All right, where should I put this?
Right there on the counter.
All right. We have Cleo joining us right here.
And my Cleo is here, of course. I wish you guys could see her down here.
Go there. Over there. I can't touch you. Go over there. She's biting.
Stir my oil around. Just gonna use that spoon I had in my meatballs. Get this out of the way.
All right, so can I mention what we have?
You're gonna want to start peeling back the biscuit can thing.
Okay.
Thingamabobber-jigger.
We have jumbo biscuits, and what we did is preheated our oven to 375 degrees on bake if you have a conventional oven.
And I'm just gonna put these meatballs in this pot and try not to spill them.
Lolly, lolly, lollipop.
I stuck these in the fridge last night with the sauce and everything, so we're just gonna dump it all in this pot.
Lolly, lolly.
Ow!
Pop.
Good job!
Whoa!
Good
Whoa.
job!
That scared me. Whoa! Right in time. Lolly, lolly, lolly.
Okay, so let's start peeling the biscuits off of there and lay them on this.
I'm laughing at both of us.
Good job.
We both kind of screamed and jumped.
All right, start. Can you peel them off? You want some help?
Yeah, can you take it out?
Yes.
I'm afraid I'll rip it.
Well, at this point, it doesn't matter anymore because we're gonna cut them anyways. I got a can of Grand's biscuits, Pillsbury biscuits, and I'm just gonna peel them apart.
It's store.
Well, yeah, I guess, okay, it's store brand. They were cheaper, okay? They were like $1.50 cheaper for this brand this week anyway.
Ooh. Ooh, ow, ow.
So we got all my biscuits here.
No, not all.
Okay, not all of them, almost all of them. And it's gonna be hard to work with because they're getting warm. I might end up just tearing them, I don't know yet. I'm going to, while my meatballs are heating up, I'm going to start taking this knife, and I'm gonna do it, Caitlin, okay?
Yeah.
This is a super sharp knife. I don't think a butter knife would do the trick. And I'm just gonna start cutting these into quarters. I might just say forget it and start tearing them.
I can't wait to watch this video.
You can't wait to watch this video?
Yeah. I want to see a scream and jump.
Just taking my knife between my thumb and my pointer finger on the biscuit and slicing them, cutting these biscuits into fourths. Just quartering them.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna throw the biscuit stuff away.
Thank you. So I'm gonna finish quartering these, and I'm gonna finish heating up the meatballs, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do when they're all cut up. So we'll be right back.
And I'm gonna go cut these. Action!
Okay, so I got them all quartered, all the biscuits, and we started placing them into this bowl. And I got this recipe off of the Pillsbury website because I just wanted to do something quick and easy tonight, and I thought this would be kind of fun for the kids to make, but I'm gonna add a couple things to it. Okay, so they are starting to stick together because it's warm in here.
Yeah. I'm behind the camera.
Tearing it apart. All right, Kate, come over here if you want to help.
Wait 1 second.
I'll show you. I'll just show real quick. See, I just got them in this bowl. Nothing exciting yet. And we've got some saved aside here to put on top.
Yep.
I'm not quite sure how this is going to work out. I've never made a bubble up before. Hopefully the biscuits get done. So what I'm going to do right now is take the meatballs that are in this pot and scoop them into this bowl with that have the biscuits in it.
And I'm gonna name what we have here.
Yes.
So we have pepperoni that we're going to
Mix in here with the meatballs.
yeah. I was about to say brain cramp. We have mozzarella cheese.
It's mozzarella cheese and parmesan. I had a little bit of both, so I just put them both in one bag and shook it up.
Mhm. And we have let's see, provolone.
She doesn't like the smell of provolone. Come over here a little bit more. Okay, Kate, why don't you take the pepperonis out and put them in this bowl?
All right.
Be careful, this mixture is hot, okay?
Yes.
So I hope everyone is doing well, and we are getting ready to do some fun things on our channel. We did pick up everything that we want to do for the giveaway. We're just waiting for my husband's schedule to be free so we can figure out what day we want to pick the winner for the video after we do the initial one to show you what it is and all of that. We're just going to do a kind of a little kitchen gadget box, a few things that we threw in a box that we picked up, and just to show our appreciation for everybody watching us. We really appreciate it. Will you throw the pepperonis in?
Yeah. All of them?
Yep, throw them all in because we need to use them up.
Can I eat them?
Yes. Silas and Cleo have something to say about it, as usual.
They're saying that
Come on, throw 'em in.
they're annoyed at a school bus.
Throw 'em in. You might need to go shut the door so they quit doing that.
All right, there's one by one.
Just throw them all in there. I'll break them up with the spoon.
Bye bye. Now I'm gonna try.
My daughter's always eating the ingredients.
Hey, it's not my fault.
Okay, I'm gonna stir these pepperonis up in here.
It's my stomach's fault. My stomach tells my brain to tell me.
If they quit barking, you don't have to shut the front door. You don't have to shut the front door.
Well, Silas is already over there, so I'm going to shut.
I'm stirring these pepperonis up in here. Now I'm going to... Did you get it? She didn't get all those pepperonis out of there. Nope, there's some loose in the bag.
Oh.
I probably should have cut them up, but meh. Okay. You want to dump the cheese in, Kate?
Yes.
I'm going to tear up this provolone since she doesn't like it. She won't mind the flavor of it once it's all stirred in here and cooked in with the other cheeses. Unfortunately, I didn't have very much of Parmesan.
The cheesiness of the cheese.
The cheesiness of the cheese, my husband would say. Okay, I'm just making sure I got all the cheese.
Well, there's here.
All right.
Here.
All right, go ahead and dump that cheese in here too.
All right, the whole bag of it.
Yeah.
All right. I have pepperoni fingers. Can you open it? The pepperoni is like greasy, and I can't.
It's a good pepperoni then if it's greasy. My Italian friend told me that. If it's a greasy pepperoni, it's a good pepperoni. Okay, dump that in there.
Timber. Okay.
All right, stir it around. You know, I was gonna save these for the top, but I think I'm just gonna dump them in because if I'm right, these biscuits are just gonna puff up, and I really don't need them to be on top necessarily. Okay, stir it around, get it good and blended.
So what exactly are we making?
Well, they call it a bubble up, and I guess it just means when you add biscuits to something or bread and you have all these other sauces and ingredients, it kind of bubbles up around the biscuits. And is yummy and hearty, very hearty, not on any diet that I know of.
I'm gonna wash my hands.
All right, so almost got this mixed. I'm hoping it'll fit into the pan that I greased for it. Set that there. All right, let me grab my pan real quick. It's just right over here. It's a little 8x8 pan, Pyrex dish. I put a little oil in the bottom just in case the biscuits bake to the bottom. Like, I don't know if, did you tell him we preheated the oven to 375?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Before it went lollipop.
And I'm using my hand on the edge of this bowl to figure out where I am, and I'm hoping I don't spill it out because that would be embarrassing. I don't think this is enough to fill a 9x13, is why I'm doing it this way.
Throw all this cheese stuff away.
Thank you. Ah, don't come out. No. Stay in there. Don't be in a hurry, if you're sighted or not. Just take your time and pour this all in here. Once I get it smoothed out, it'll be good. Won't be heaping out. I might even put a cookie sheet under this in case it boils over. All right, set this over here on top of that. And yes, I'm kind of using my hands to feel what I got going on here with this. It's okay. Hands are washable. And we should use the tools that we have. I think our hands are the best tools anyways. Okay. It looks good enough for me. That's gonna be good. I think I'm gonna use some of the canned Parmesan, yes, canned Parmesan, to sprinkle on the top. Caitlin, can you grab it out of the fridge?
Yes. All right, canned Parmesan.
Yep, we need canned Parmesan. It should be
In the door.
Is it towards the top? Oh my god.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think we have it.
Pause, please.
We're back.
Well, guess what? We don't have any more Parmesan cheese. Oh well.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. So we're just gonna stick this in the oven for probably 30 to 40 minutes because I like the biscuits good and done. I cannot stand a doughy biscuit. So we'll throw this in there gently. I won't throw it. I'll just set it in there. And we'll show you what it looks like when it's all finished.
Yep.
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 Yep. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And done. Action.
Okay, it's been baking for about 35 minutes, which is way longer than the directions say on the can to bake biscuits.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to make sure they were good and done because we had mixed them with all those wet ingredients. So I don't do doughy. So let's see.
And plus, this is just meatballs and biscuits.
Let's see if the bubble up is bubbling up. There we go.
See that? You can see the meatballs in there, and then, by the way, it's not burnt, that's a pepperoni.
Yeah, pepperoni got dark. But it smells like a pizza in here. So we're gonna let this cool off, and we're gonna plate it up, and we'll show you when it's all ready.
Bye. Action!
Okay guys, so we put it on the plate, and I took my fork and kind of cut it up some so it would cool off, because that heat really stayed in there for a while. I did notice that the top was really done, and down towards the center where the biscuits are in the middle, they were still a little doughy. So I think if I make this again, because I really can't bake it any longer unless I put foil on top, and I don't know, I'm just ready. Most of them are good and finished. I think next time I make it, excuse me, I'll cover it with foil, bake it for about half an hour, and then take the foil off and bake it for another 20 minutes or so, and that should work. Just so you know. Are you ready to taste it?
I am.
Okay, ready? Let's see. I'm gonna go for it over here.
I gotta get a meatball.
Meatball.
I'm gonna get a meatball.
All right. Ready?
Nope.
Tell me when you're ready. You just still let me know.
Can't get too big of a. I'm not. Okay, first I don't get the dough, then I don't get the meatball. All right, there. My fork is taking over.
Don't take too big of a bite like you did when you bit the steak.
Don't mention that.
Oh, and we also made a salad here, obviously. If you can see it, it's obvious. We made a salad here with some baby spinach, romaine, Roma tomatoes, croutons. I don't have croutons on mine, but she does. And some of those little French fried onions. Yum.
So what I'm gonna do is take the meatball first, so I don't take a huge bite. Then after I eat all this, I'm gonna take a bite of the salad.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, go.
These meatballs are good.
Did you taste the biscuit?
No, no, no.
Taste the biscuit.
Oh. Especially for homemade ones, these ones are really good.
I like that.
Yeah. Let's try the biscuit. Well,
I was kind of skeptical about it, honestly. It just was something I looked up, and we had all the ingredients here, so I thought, why not do a little leftover makeover? And it's really good. Like I said, just maybe bake it a little differently so that your biscuits down in the center get done.
I'm mind blown by this.
You're mind blown?
This is so good.
Or you could even just lay the biscuits on top and bake them like that. But I understand now why it's all through the center. It's really good, makes it very hearty. So, let us know if you like this video. Give us a big old thumbs up if you do. If you haven't subscribed to us already, we hope you do. We welcome you to our channel if you're new. And I will put the recipe in the description box. I'm trying to make a habit out of doing that now. People seem to really appreciate that. So I'll put that in there. And look for our giveaway video coming up. I know I've mentioned it a couple times, but I promise it's coming up.
Can I say something?
You can say whatever you want to say.
Okay, I'm gonna say our little outro thing. Always look at the bright side.
We'll see you next time on
I'm Mama's Messy Kitchen. My blind Mama's Messy Kitchen.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.